Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich with the Czar of the Playbook, Emery Hunt, giving you a Denver Broncos at Cincinnati Bengals Week 1 of the NFL season preview. And you know the tumultuous offseason that has gone down in Denver. It has gotten worse as Orton and Sims will be out the first couple games. And you have rookie late-round draft pick from Fresno State, Tom Brandstater, slated as the starter. Cincinnati, of course, on the hot seat is Marvin Lewis, probably more than any other coach besides Wade Phillips. How can Denver pull this upset against Cincinnati?
There's a couple of good things going for Denver right now. Brandstater is coming from a real good program in Fresno State with a good coach and Pat Hill. So he knows how to produce good pros. So the pedigree is there. Also, he's been in that system the whole offseason. So it's not like they're putting somebody fresh off the street. He knows the plays. He knows the system. He knows where to go with the football. Two, you want to develop. You want to get the ball to Sean Moreno, the #1 draft choice. He got injured in the first preseason game. He's healthy. He's going to be a factor. He's a versatile running back. He's a real good running back for these guys. He's going to do well. Also, number two, the quicker they get the ball to Brandon Marshall and Eddie Royal, the quicker is going to open up the rest of the offense. They have a great offensive line. It's going to block for Brandstater. So that's going to be the key. So those are three keys for Denver. Defensively, I want to just touch on you want to stop the run, make Carson Palmer have to sit back there and throw, because that means you guys can release Elvis Dumervil to come off that end and pressure the Cincinnati Bengals, because you know they're going to be missing that big cog at left tackle.
Yes, of course. Andre Smith is injured. He probably won't go to first game, so they have inexperience in the O-line. It was bad offensive line last year. Front seven is a question mark for Denver. You know, they got DJ Williams, of course, and you mentioned Elvis Dumervil. Then they got a bunch of rookies like Robert Ayers to see if he'll play. I don't know if they could stop the run. Cincinnati's going to run the ball, and then it's going to open up for that unbelievable trio they got in Chad Ochocinco, Chris Henry, and Lavernius Coles. And Carson Palmer will get them the ball. I think their offensive line is going to have a good enough success to hold them all. I like Cincinnati in this game because they're starting a rookie receiver. And I know they got Sean Moreno on a good offensive line, but I don't know if they could hold up against the Bengals.
It's going to be tough. Three keys to victory for the Bengals. You want to spread, the Broncos out. You do have a real good tight end, the rookie from Missouri, Kaufman. You also look at the fact that they have two #1 receivers and one #2 receiver. So you get in the 3 wide receiver set. You have Coles, you have Chad Ochocinco, you have Chris Henry, but you also on guarding these guys. You're gonna put Champ Bailey on Ochocinco. You want to also put Andre Goodman on Lavernius Coles. That leaves rookie, whom I love, Alfonso Smith, covering Chris Henry. Chris Henry gives up a little bit in the height. He's 6'2". Alfonso Smith is 5'9". That's a good matchup to watch. That's going to be the key matchup for the offense. If Alfonso Smith can win that matchup, then they have a chance to shut down the passing game. But I think Cedric Benson is the key to the game, because what they want to do is develop the run to open up that play action. So look for Cedric Benson to have a big day against that Denver Broncos defense, run the ball. But he's gonna get popped a couple times by DJ Williams. This is a phenomenal linebacker.
That's a show-stopping matchup. Ochocinco versus Bailey. See what happens. They also got Brian Dawkins in the back. I'm gonna like Cincinnati, but I'm gonna take Cincinnati by a field goal. Rather close. They're gonna survive this game with Brandstater at the helm.
I like Cincinnati as well too. One thing that's underrated about this Cincinnati defense Cincinnati team is going to be their defense. Their defense is going to look really good this year. I like Cincinnati's defense coming into the season, and they look pretty good in the preseason. So I think Cincinnati will double up on. I think they win by 2 touchdowns.
McDaniels in his debut against Marvin Lewis. Cincinnati has a lot to lose here. Denver, nothing expecting out of them. Not a lot to lose, so I think they might squeeze a little bit. Cincinnati by a field goal. For more NFL Week 1 coverage, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL.